Hello, Ryan here with another episode of Try My Darling, and this is a very special episode because it is the first time I've ever tried recording an N64 game, and it's been very weird trying to get this set up. It has been extremely challenging with the equipment I have, and it doesn't look super great, but we're going to do this anyway. So I'm just gonna, obviously we're looking at WCW nWo Revenge for the N64. I have it set up through, I have my actual N64 console with an actual game cartridge set up, and I'm using composite cables, so yeah, it's not super pretty, and the sound is probably going to be pretty iffy on this, but hey, it's N64. It's the fun machine. So even when things are not perfect, we can still have fun with this machine. And I'm super excited to actually be talking about Revenge, which is among the best wrestling games ever made. Yeah. So it. We'll get past the very weird intro to the game, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of play some matches and sort of talk about the game. I haven't played this game in a very long time, but this is part of the I guess you might call it the Aki quadrilogy on the N64 for wrestling games. They started with WCW and nWo World Tour, I think was the first one, and then Revenge, and then they switched over to the WWF side of things and did WrestleMania 2000 and most notably No Mercy, but this is back in a time period when there were actually two major federations on TV in the West, and it was a very, very different time. But yeah, so now to choose my wrestler, I'm definitely going to go with Raven here. He is pretty much my favorite wrestler of this era. You can kind of see here that he's, even in the game, he's wearing his Sandman shirt, which went a long way for me back in the day. Let's see, who am I going to have him fight? Let's have him fight Disco Inferno. I feel like that's that seems like a good match. Interference I'm gonna turn off. I don't need any run-ins. Road break, KO submission. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So we're watching the Nitro intro here. Yeah, this game does not have the actual wrestler intro themes and videos, but it does have the wrestlers in the game are super well animated. So, you can see that Raven did his little sit down thing, Disco Inferno does his Disco Inferno thing. But yeah. So these games from Aki, the N64 games, they are based on the Virtual Pro series. In Japan, Aki is a Japanese developer making Western wrestling games, which is still a thing. Not many wrestling games get made these days, but Ukes is still developing the WWE 2K games. Yeah, it had been a really, really long time since I had actually played this game, but I really found like a lot of the like muscle memory was just like came back to me like really quickly. My friends and I used to play these games so much. Starting with World Tour, and then this, and then WrestleMania 2000, and eventually No Mercy. Like, we would always be playing these games when we'd hang out, or, before we'd watch pay-per-views and stuff back in the day. So, these games got played a lot. And became pretty familiar, even though I was playing this earlier and I totally, for the life of me, could not remember how to pin, despite being able to do a lot of the other stuff. So we'll see how this goes, but Raven and Disco Inferno, it's a big rivalry right here. Crushing blows. I love the Raven sit down. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, low blow. Oh, the DDT. Okay, now let's see if I can remember how to pin. No, that is not the pin button. That's what I did last time. Oh, bummer. I had his finisher and everything. Totally messed that up. Let's see, is it? No, that's an elbow drop. That's also an elbow drop. Let's see. Oh, he's hurting. Oh, okay, it's the L button. Oh. Only a 2 count. I need to get that DDT. I need to hit that again. That's what's gonna get me the victory here. Oh, another low blow. So brutal. Disco Inferno's getting a second wind here. Oh! He is all about those low blows. He is not a very respectable entertainer. I don't remember if it's a 10 count or 20, so I figure I probably should get in sooner than later. Oh. I really want to hit that DDT again and use that to sort of put him away. Ooh. Oh, he tried for that low blow, but missed. Oh! Oh, and Raven with the DDT! And a pin. Yes! Wow, that was a very exciting end to the match. Oh! Punishing DDT. So, score. Yup. 0 for flying attack. So, no fly zone. Alright, let's do a special match. Maybe not. Those aren't very interesting special matches. Let's do a regular match. Do it at Halloween Havoc. That's where I should have had the Raven match, was Halloween Havoc, but Bryan Adams. Aki Man. You know what, I want to do... Yeah, I want to have one of my all-time favorite feuds. Jericho versus Malenko. At Halloween Havoc. Ooh. Yeah, so as we could kind of see when I went into the special match, this game definitely does not have as much in the way of options as the Aki WWF games, which had like Hell in a Cell, and I think they had tables, ladders, and chairs matches, but just lots of different types of matches. Obviously, much more limited here. Also, somewhat limited in character creation. There really isn't any. Which is one of like the hallmarks of like No Mercy, at least. But the gameplay itself is still like so solid. These games just play great. And, oh, got the knees up. Ooh. And something else and this is just total personal preference, I kind of actually, even though, like, despite the limitations, I do still kind of prefer this game to No Mercy in some ways, mostly because you know, I was a really big fan of WCW at this time, and No Mercy was like kind of right at the I don't know, like kind of at the prime yet sort of tail end of the Attitude Era over in WWF, which is not really my my favorite. Oh, he got out of the Lion Tamer. Not really my favorite, and right in the middle of the ring. Oh, Dean. Oh, he got to the ropes. You know, there's just there's a lot of remnants of the Attitude Era in No Mercy, which you know, stuff like The Godfather and Hose, not really a good look for anyone. So yeah, some of that stuff I could kind of do without. And he is always getting to those ropes. Stinko Malenko. Oh, barely got those shoulders up. I guess, what are those? Are those sentons? Little sentons, I guess, from Jericho there? Okay, now in the center of the ring. Come on, come on. No, don't let him get there. Oh, why did you break it? Let's go for a pin. See how that goes. Yep, that works. Yay, Jericho. Faring a bit better against Dean Malenko than he did against Kenny Omega recently in New Japan. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. It is really fun to go back and play these games. I think they have, I mean, obviously they don't look, they don't really look like anything anymore. I still think like the aesthetic is pretty charming, but, you know, you would not confuse them for a TV broadcast. And, you know, the rosters are super out of date and all of that. But still, I think I just think these games are so fun to play. I really miss Aki as a wrestling game developer because nowadays, I mean, I'm glad they're still a successful developer, but now they are entirely focused on the Style Savvy series, which good for them. Like those games are cool. Those games are good. I wish that they just every once in a while just put out a wrestling game still though. That would be great. They could even use like the Style Savvy characters. That would be fun. I mean, weirder things have happened. I would be totally okay with that. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I guess this was like mostly kind of a test of me trying to you know, figure out good ways to record Nintendo 64 games, which is something I would definitely like to do more of because there's a ton of Nintendo 64 games that would be super fun to make videos of. So we'll see how this turns out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to check out our blog or our podcast, you can over at NintendoFunClubPodcast.com. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can at BrawnDwarf, BrawnDwarf. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in and checking out this weird experiment with me and watching some Nintendo 64 wrestling, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.